May 20th back on the property and up here near the site. Got this little guy here. I can't believe he's like here. I like my gloves, that's nice. And he's hiding out in here. He was just walking on the ground. I'm not sure what he's doing up here on the mountain. Not sure what kind of turtle it is, but he's just up there walking around. Maybe the turtle's out today because it's just misty and rainy when I got up here. And it's beautiful in its own way, kind of like, feels like you're in Jurassic Park or something with the mist coming off the mountains. And with the lush green.
Tell me you just did not do the fake T-Rex.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Welcome back to Ray's A-Frame Adventure, Episode 8.
Gosh, it's a gigantic Tyrannosaurus turtleus or something. Oh, well, maybe not quite so much. Anyway, it's a good thing I covered my deck here. As you can see, it's pretty wet.
Tut tut, it looks like rain.
Okay. I guess I need to... This guy's not really wanting to go anywhere. Oh, he's just kind of sitting there.
He's a turtle. What's he supposed to do, dance?
Let's get started. Okay. In this video, we're going to be talking about assembling the A-frame, the log structure itself. What I'm going to try to do is this A part here on this side with the crossbar here, that actual A shape, I'm going to try to assemble that first and then tilt it up. The idea is to tilt it up into this position.
Okay, so I decided to build a gin pole. I guess that's what that's called. I don't know.
Bingo.
I was to stand up so I can haul the logs up with that, but I can't lift that thing up because it's kind of big. So I've got this worked off to the car here. So, and then I got it nailed down so it'll kind of pivot up. I don't know. It seems like a bad idea. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't see this working.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Video
Welcome.
Here, you've got the A-frame shape here, and the idea was I would assemble it on the ground and then tilt it up into position like so.
Seems simple enough.
And it would come up into this position. But I had trouble trying to lift that up. Part of the problem was on this side the mountain drops off here, so I couldn't get equipment around this side here to do that.
Okay, there's the tripod. I actually got it up and stood it up and got it all together and everything, but it just didn't work. It's
Surprise, surprise.
yeah, it's a failure. Anyway, so got the Bobcat and started bringing some of the logs up. I dragged some of the car, but just too much work. So got the Bobcat, got some logs up here. Tried to lift it, some of these logs, but just couldn't do it. So we're going to come up with a plan tomorrow to tie some of them together. Instead of making an A-frame, we're going to do the side, and then we're going to do the side crossbar here and then lift that up first, and then bring the other one against it and brace it. So
nice finger.
that's the plan
Watch
for tomorrow. And just a beautiful evening here over the valley here. It's just gorgeous. And yeah, I'm about done for the day because, man, that's got to hurt.
Ouch.
Yeah, it does. Pinch my leg in between some logs. Yeah, I'm about done for today.
Here you can see the 2x4 sticking up out of the holes in the deck that we used to guide those logs into the corners. So what we had to do in reality was assemble this kind of the H pattern over here is with this cross beam on these two logs here, and then go ahead and basically lift that into position rather than starting on the A-frame in the end. So we did this half first, we assembled these and then raised those up. And since we couldn't get the equipment around this side at all, we had to do this in the Bobcat from this side, and the Bobcat wouldn't reach. Obviously it had a forklift attached to it, so we strapped a log onto the Bobcat and attached it. I can't remember if we hung it off of here, honestly, or on one of these points. We probably hung it here with the rope hanging down, and we were able to lift that up to its proper height. Well, then once we had this up, we brought in the other log right here to finally start stabilizing this, and we dropped it in the holes that were cut here and here. So it's quite a bit of work to balance all this stuff as we did this. And then we attached a crossbar here to finally provide some stability along, and then repeating that same process on the far side. So basically the structure ended up looking like this at some point, and then finally we added the top brace here, which really started to make things a little more stable, but that one was just a challenge getting that up there at the top. And we kind of did the same thing. We kind of tied a log onto the front of the forklift to get an extension out, and then so that we could hold it up tall enough to reach it. But it really almost didn't even go to the top. If I remember right, I kind of had to do one side at a time and really heave-ho to get it up there. Here you can see on the left side of the photo, the brace is attached to the forklift. It's being put in position, and I've got 2x4s supporting some of the other logs.
Well, there it is. Most of it's up, end of the day. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, back at it. Monday morning, May 23rd. After getting over all the nightmares last night about falling and stuff, the bobcat's long gone. Abel's long gone, and his brother, so I'm here by myself. And
What am I,
I've
chopped
got
liver?
a pulley system rigged up now to get the smaller, quote, smaller beam up on this side of the A-frame. So I've got a double pulley system that'll reduce the weight about half. I'll probably tie it off to the vehicle.
Oh boy.
Although I can lift it with myself, I just can't move it once it's up there. So
Here we go.
There's the other cross beam that we set yesterday with the bobcat.
Get the bobcat back.
Okay, so I got the first one up with the pulley, worked good. Now I'm on this side here. I was just too tired to climb up there a little higher, put that pulley higher up on the side beam. So I gotta do this, but I gotta swing it around that beam here. So we'll see what we can do with this. Gotta lower back down, maybe put on the ladder and then heave it up on my shoulder.
Oh, Mr. Macho.
I didn't hear you offering to help.
I'm a lover, not a lifter.
Oh, brother.
Besides, someone's got to be free to dial 911.
I guess I never get tired of seeing that valley. It's just so pretty. Okay, here we are. We got most of the A-frame up. Got to put the top beam up still, but got the other one up there, bolted in. And yep, nice view out the back. Thought I'd give you a view of up here on the trusses. So I'm hanging on the back over here. And yeah, I'm up here on that top cord looking out over the valley. So this will be the view sort of through that triangle there from the bedroom loft. Looks nice. Okay, I gotta get down before I fall. Okay, got everything packed up here, ready to go to leave. Got these logs straightened up. Here to go up next. Unfortunately, I was fixing these logs in the pile here and just slipped off the edge here and did a backward 1.5 flip there, whatever, landing on the rock down there, tumbled down. Hurt my wrist kind of bad. It's like, oh, it's a little swollen there, but my shoulder and elbow, but I'm alive. Time to go.
I'm putting 911 on the speed dial.
Okay, back up on the property, May 27th, Friday evening. Beautiful evening
Yeah, it's lovely.
out. And just kind of a little while ago, trying to rig up a way to get this top pole up there. As you can see, I've got the tied off to the vehicle here, and I'm pulling it up. The one end, I put a pulley system, put a couple 2x4s up at the top of that. So the idea is I'm going to pull it, the double pulley there, and pull up one side, strap it maybe, and then pull up the other side. That's the theory. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to probably do it tomorrow.
I don't see this procedure listed in the vehicle manual.
You worry too much.
Okay then, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, came out this morning, gave it a shot trying to lift up the beam, which you'll notice is the log is, yeah, back on the ground.
Wow, who saw that coming?
Epic failure here.
Thank you, mister. I told you so.
The pulley system just sheared off. I actually got it up to about 5 feet close to the top.
Yeah, sure.
And then the weight was just too much once it started moving and it snapped off the top. So looks like I'm gonna have to get Abel and the bobcat to see if we can try to work this out. Okay, even with Abel's help and the bobcat,
Breathe.
still took us most of the afternoon to get that top beam up there, but
You're wearing me out.
there it is. And
Sounds like Lamar's
got my
class.
other logs sitting up there for the floor trusses, and I'm gonna go down and grab the other logs here in a few minutes with the car, and that's it for today.
Have you ever been to Lamaze class?
It's all about cleansing breath, baby.
Please stop.
Okay, I'm gonna need a better way to get to the top of that beam up there and work on this, and it's just a little too nervous there making me do this. So I'm gonna take the wreckage here of the tripod system that I did last time and use it to build a 30-foot ladder. That seems safe. We'll see how
You
this
just don't learn, do
And
you?
then progressing along, we finally added the other beams as we went along the floor. The floor beams here, log beams here, and then at the very end, these last two right here to kind of support that middle structure. And that pretty much is the completed frame.
All right, so here we are, getting ready to pull up these beams up here to become the floor trusses. And I have my 30-foot ladder built, which goes all the way to the top. It's took me a while to get it standing up. That was the hard part. It was still real heavy, but it's up and we're ready to roll.
Here you can see I'm using the car and rope and pulley to pull up one of the last center beams in the middle section. The top center log's about 24 feet high. As you can see in this photo, I've used threaded rod with nuts on it to hold the logs in place.
Okay, end of the day. Whew, I am exhausted again as usual, but got everything up there. All the beams are up there. One more beam on the end there needs to go up, but all the main ones. Worked with the car, pulling those up there. Wow, what a job. But it's done. It's a beautiful evening. Really, really hot today. And the fireflies will be out in just a few minutes.
I love fireflies.
Yeah, me too.
They taste like chicken.
That's enough. Say goodnight.
Geez, you're cranky when you're
I
tired.
realized I did that totally wrong. I should have done the Steve Irwin thing. Oh, crikey, look at this little guy. Wow, this is the highlight of my day. I mean, that little booger, he's cute as all get out. Wow. Much better. G'day, mates.